Great rising farm. Good morning Africa, good morning America, good morning to the world. This is your brother Emmanuel from Ghana, and we are here once again to teach you or to tell you about black soap. Yeah, this is DaddyButter TV. Yeah, we are here in Africa. Previously I told you about how black soap is made. I take you to the forest, I show you the cocoa tree and the cocoa fruit. Yeah, and here we are here today at the manufacturing. We are in the factory where they manufacture the black soap. So come with me, let me show you around. Let me show you how black soap is made. Come with me, let me show you around. Yeah, as you can see around, we are in the village. We are far from the city. You can look around. When you look around, you can see we are in the village. Yeah, so we are here today to make a short video of how black soap is made. Yeah, this is DaddyButter TV, DaddyButter African black soap. Yeah, so we are here today. I'm here to tell you about how the cocoa pod ash is made. Yeah, this is the cocoa pod ash. This is the cocoa pod ash. This is it. Yeah, like I told you before, it looked like a sand. After it's being processed, it looked like a sand, like it's in a sand form. Yeah, before they can make it a black soap, it's like a sand. How did they make it? How did they made it? How did they came by? It came by the cocoa shell, the shell. You know, like when you take the fruit out, I told you before, when you take the fruit out, you know, they laid the skin of the cocoa, they laid it in the sun to make it dry. So when it gets dry, finally dried like this form, you know, like this is the rotten form. Excuse me, the smoke. Yeah, in the rotten form. So when it is rotten and it look like this, it is easy to be burned into ashes. So when you look at this, this is how they do it. So when they set the fire, you know, you know, they dig a hole and they set the fire. So when they set the fire, they just place the cocoa shell, you know, the cocoa shell, they place it on the fire, you know, they place all of it on the fire so it can burn into ashes. So this is it. So after they leave it on the fire, they wait for maybe some hours, you know, like maybe 12 hours or something. So after they leave it and it burns into ashes, it turns to something like this. This is a sun, and it's not just a sun. This is it is called jenkisi. In our local dialect, it is called jenkisi. Yeah, this is also jenkisi because the seed is taken out. The fruit of inside of it is taken out. So when it looks like this, we call it jenkisi. And also when it burns into ashes, it is called jenkisi. This is the cocoa pod ash. You understand? Yeah, it's called the cocoa pod ash. Yeah, so from this process, it comes to this, like this form, this sand form. Okay, so I will take it from here. When it is taken from the sand. So yeah, as I was saying. So when the cocoa shell is burned into ashes, it turns into this form because it is in the hole. They collect it. So when they collect it, it mixed with the sun. You understand? The cocoa pod ash is mixed with the sun. So what they do is, before they can process it and make it into a black soap, this is where they bring it. Come with me. This is where they bring it. Into this process. This water is where they drop it. They drop all the sand into this barrel. You understand? Why did they put it in the barrel? It's because they want the sand to drain down. You understand? The sand, the cocoa, the ash itself will rise up and the sand will drain down. You understand? So when I stir it, you see there is a sand. Okay, so when I stir it, the sand go beneath, like it goes beneath. Then the cocoa pod ash, you know, it is mixed with the water. So this is the jenkisi, the powder itself. This is it. Okay, so from here it goes to this pan. This pan is the cooking oil. This is a cooking oil, yeah, this is a cooking oil. If you can see from here, this is the oil that they use. This is the oil that they use. It's a cooking oil. It's not just any cooking oil, but it is specifically made for black soap. It's not oil that they use to cook food, to do anything, but it is purposely made for black soap. So this is a cooking oil. It's not red oil, it's not palm oil. This is a cooking oil. So as you can see for yourself. So they collect some of the cooking oil and they put it in this barrel. They will first warm it. You understand? Like they will cook it. So cooking it from here, the lady will take some of the cocoa pot ash, the water. Yeah, she will put it in the how do we call it? The oil. The frying oil, I'll call it the frying oil. Yeah, she will put it in. So when she put it in, then from there it will start boiling. So after it starts boiling, the lady will stir it. Yeah, she will start stirring it. Yeah, Obaya, Mame Obaya. Yeah, her name is Obaya. Yes, you know the African name. Yeah, it's Obaya. So she will start stirring it. She will stir it and stir it for maybe an hour or two.
Gifty, what's your friend?
Gifty, okay, Obaya, Mame Obaya Gifty. Yeah, Gifty Obaya, yes, that's her name. So while she's stirring it, she will be collecting some of the water, which is the cocoa ash. Yeah, she collects the water and top it. While she's doing it, she's topping it. While she's stirring it, she'll be topping it until it is finally made. Alright? Until it is finally made. So what she's doing, she has to keep stirring and stirring and stirring until it becomes the black soap that we are looking for. So this is the process. So you can see for yourself. So this is the cocoa pot ash, which is diluted with water. Yeah. So you can see this is the cocoa pot ash. Yes. And the sun. This is the sun. Okay. So I just collect the sun here beneath the barrel. So this is the sun. This is a waste. You understand? They don't add it. They don't add it to what they are stirring. No, they will leave it. All they will do is they have to collect the surface. Okay, the surface of in the barrel. That's what they'll be collecting. So all this that you're seeing is the black soap. This water is the black soap. Okay, yeah, this is the black soap. Yeah. So from here it comes to here. So as you can see, it is forming in the black soap. It is forming. So yeah. This is DaddyButter TV. Yeah, we give you nothing but the best coverage. So you can see for yourself. Yeah. So she keeps stirring and stirring as you are looking at the video. Yeah, Madam Gifty, she will be stirring and stirring and stirring, and when it's done, she will let us know that it is done. So let me wash my hand quickly because I dipped my hand in the oil. Yeah, I need to wash it. Yeah, it's not harmful. It's not harmful. Yeah, but I need to wash. I need to wash it. You see, come closer, come a little bit closer. Over here, you see from this process, it comes to, from this process, then it will come here. Yeah, like they have to leave it because it is hot. It just came from the fire. You know, they have to leave it down, for it to cool down. So this is the cooling process. Yeah, it's very hot. It's very hot. So this is the cooling process. So they will have to leave it down for it to cool down. So in this process, you see the Madam Gifty, she has to top it. until whatever is there, the water get finished. She has to bring all the water here. Yeah, she has to collect. When she collects, she brings it here. When she collects, she pour it here. Yeah, so as you can see for yourself. The making of black soap. Yeah, DaddyButterTV.com. Yeah. Daddy Butter Africa. You know, it's a whole process. It's a whole process. You wonder why people love black soap that much is because they know the benefit of the black soap. You know, like it is good for the skin. Like when you use it to bath and everything, it is very good for the skin. It takes all skin disease. It kills all diseases, acne. You know, like ringworms, everything. Yeah. Yeah. So there you have it. Yeah. So this is the brain behind the black soap, Madam Salimata. Yeah, she's here, and she wants to say something small about the black soap. She has something to say. Madam Salima, please, what do you have to say about black soap? My bad. Yeah. You know, my mother, she said the English it will be a little bit difficult, but I mean she will try. Okay. So there is no mockery here. She will try to speak a little what she knows. She will speak what she knows. You understand? Now it is done. It is done for the for making the black soap. So what they do is they bring it here for it to cool down. The black soap needs to cool down. Okay.
Hey, what's today?
Yeah. So the reason why they put this net is because come.
What's that? Me business.
It is about to boil like a bubble. You understand? It will float. So as you can see, it is coming up. It will come to this level. Yeah, because it is in the cooling process. I hope you can see for yourself. Yeah, it is rising up. It will rise up like volcano eruption. Yeah. Yeah. So as you can see, it will blow up. Yeah, to cover the whole net. The basket is the basket or the net. Yeah, it will cover the whole thing. Yeah.
Only my friend on my. I almost will be in president one hour.
So it will. It's forming. Yes. The reason why they put the basket is if they don't put the basket, it will overflow and fell on the ground. Yeah, so they have to put this basket for it to. Yeah. So as you can see for yourself. So yeah. Give it some time. It will come to this level. So as you can see now, after it's been cooled down. The heat has cooled down. Finally cooled down. They collect it from the basket. And take it and send it to the room where they have to let it dry. You know, they spread it. They will spread it to let it dry. So when it's dry, that's where they go to the final process of packaging it in the paper. You understand? So this is what the lady is doing. You know, she has to collect it. She will collect all of it and take it to where they have to dry it. So yeah, as you can see. Over here to cooking oil has been sent here, and from there the cooking oil, after it is being after it is being fried or something, the lady collects some of the cocoa pod ash water. Okay, I'll call it the cocoa pod ash water. Yeah, she collects it and dropped it here. So if you come closer, you can see for yourself, it is now forming into a black soap. Yeah, it is now forming into a black soap. You know, it has to take time before she stir it. So after she takes some of the oil, the cooking oil, before she dropped it here, she has to wait for some time for it to heat. After it heats, then she will collect some of the water, the cocoa water, the cocoa pod ash water. She has to collect some and drop it here and wait for some time. If it gets to some process, some time, then she will start stirring it. You understand? Yeah, she will start stirring it. So it is still in the process of making the black soap. It is still in the process. So she has to give it some time. When it starts boiling, then she will use the stick, or what do you call it, the pestle or something, to start stirring at it. Let me know. The time is not yet to stir. Yeah, so she has to wait a while before she stirs. So as you can see, yeah, she takes some of the water. Yeah. It's a whole process, it's a whole factory. When you look around, you see that this is a whole black soap factory. Everything is here. Everything we need is here. This is locally made black soap. There is no chemical added into it. No chemical. It is only the cocoa pod ash and the cooking oil. The cocoa pod ash and the cooking oil. Yeah. These two things. Come closer, come closer, come a little closer. These two things, the cooking oil, this is the cooking oil, and this is the cocoa pod ash in the water, yeah. Yes. And the cooking oil. These two things are used for black soap. No chemical added, no nothing, just the oil and the cocoa pod ash. Yes. So when you are using the soap, you know you are using something organic. Yeah, very, very organic. Natural soap, natural black soap. Yeah. This is where it is made. Yeah. And our mothers are too. Yeah. There's another process. Yeah, there's another process here which they are about to start to make another soap. So after they put the pan on the fire, from here they will collect some of the oil. They will take some of the oil. Yeah. This is a cooking oil. It's not just any oil, but it is specifically made for black soap. Yeah. It is not harmful. You can test it, but it is specifically made for black soap. As you can see for yourself here. So, as you can see, she will have to pour it in the pan. Yeah. Okay.
Who's it?
Yeah. After pouring, yeah, she has to wash. You have to wash the hand.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. So from here, you have to wait a while for some time, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, it will start boiling. The oil will start boiling. So when the oil begins to boil, then she will collect some of the water, the cocoa pod ash, the cocoa water. Let me call it the cocoa water. She will collect the cocoa water and drop it here. Yeah. Then it will form something like this. This is the process. This is the process. Okay. This is the process. So here we are at the factory. Yeah, and our mother Salimatu, she is the brain behind the black soap, and she would like to tell us a few about black soap in our local dialect. Yeah, Madam Salima, Pacho. After a while, after Madam Gifty have dropped the oil in the pan, she has to wait for some time for the oil to boil. So after the oil boils, then she collects some of the water, the cocoa water, and drop it here. Then it will turn into this form. You understand? Yes. So we have to wait for a while for the oil to boil. When the oil boils, then she will collect. Okay, over there, as you can see, yeah, that's the process. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, whilst Madam Gifty is doing this, I would like to ask Madam Salimatu. What's the brain behind all this? What is black soap? I want to ask her, what is black soap? Madam Salimatu. And then I like a seminar.
Cocoa, na yede yes man titi soap a no local one shemfra udi dware a ema hunam ti wow udi dware a ema bibi ntimi ye hunam ekum rations James bi e won bia ntimi mba ho sensuo nchene wo nsuo mu a nchene wo nsuo mu a udi dware a nsuo ni ntimi sa local soap epu ehu inti nsuo anchine wo mu we say wode alata soap no dware say semna bi wo sa wode dware say nya alata soap a nchine wo nsuo no mu a wode dware a epu ehu amu alata soap de etumi nsuo bia.
Wow, that's very beautiful. That's very beautiful. Was coming from our mother Salimatu, yeah, the owner of the factory, the black soap. She's the owner, yeah. So what she said is black soap is a soap which is made from the cocoa seed, or let's say cocoa pod ash. Yeah. So what she said is the seed, the powder which is formed into black soap. Black soap is very good. It's very good in a way that, I mean, when you have any skin disease, any skin rashes, any acne, you know, any ringworms and everything, when you use the black soap to bath your skin glows, you know, it takes out all the germs, you know, everything. Yeah. The smoke, yeah. So yeah. So wow. Local soap. Yeah, we don't add. She said it's a local soap. They don't add any chemical, any mats. No, nothing. It's just a raw cocoa pod and cooking oil, and it's very good for the skin. And she said something that when the soap, when you use it to bath, it's very good, but it doesn't like salt. You don't go with salt. Let's say like maybe you have a seawater and you try to use black soap to use, no, it will not turn into bubbles. It will not help the soap it will not help. So the black soap is good for every water. Like let's say rainwater, stream water, every tap water and everything. But when it comes to ocean water, the sea water and everything, they don't click. You don't have to mix black soap with the seawater. It will never help. It will never boil. It will never work. So the black soap is good for any water, but for the ocean water and everything, when you try to use it, it will never boil. Then maybe it will